Good evening, gamers. Who up, poking, they joking, indeed.
Oh no.
Who up, poking their joker? Joker, they're joking their poker?
Nope. We're not doing any of that.
Okay, well, then I guess we'll go live. Boop, there we go.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, gamers.
Welcome to Sleepover Sunday.
Welcome. Spam did used to be believable. Can you imagine someone saying that they enjoyed our stream? Ugh.
Past tense. We haven't even started.
Past tense. We hadn't even started. Yeah.
I did get really excited. I'm like, oh man, look, we got 2 subscribers right in a row. I'm like, oh, Grizzy's awesome. Or I'm sorry, Yoda lifted his rub a little is really awesome. And then we got some new person. Huh, that's so cool. They must be really excited to see Balatro. Nope.
Not only are they a spam bot, they're also only worth £0.50 and also British. Can't believe Joseph 55 pence. Ugh. Anyways,
Sarah?
what do you say we play some Balatro? You all can't hear Balatro.
No, I can't hear it for the record.
I know we can't hear it, and I thought that was just a thing that we were going to have to deal with. We got a little loaf out there.
Well, we got more than a loaf. We got, like, just before we went on stream, Moxie's just, like, tearing up and down the hallway chasing a spring. Little plastic spring toy that she has, and then everything got quiet, so I looked outside and she's loafed, but like sideways, just like passed out, tired from running up and down so much.
Well, if she decides to come in and join us, she can.
Yep.
Yeah, we did have an early raid for the stream.
That's true too. Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool.
Definitely not me accidentally starting the stream on the wrong profile. Let's ignore all that.
Okay, can we do the split deck?
You want to do the plasma deck? Plasma deck?
Yeah.
All right, you want to go?
Because I haven't done it yet. Mm-hmm.
I'm on purple stake with this one.
Why not? Let's do it.
This one's rough.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, had a thank you AC Sherman for the raid. How do I hold on? There's a way to. Wild looking at my own profile, seeing that I have over 1,000.
You hit the 9s.
I've hit the 9s in this in the chat. You know what? I've seen when we raid people have like shouted us out. I'm not sure how I can shout myself out. But anyways, go follow AC Sherman. He's a cool guy, and he rated the channel today.
Are you still doing the bit?
Huh?
Nah, no mistake. That was my favorite streamer playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33 that I've watched. Someone ought to give him a shout out. Yeah, I agree.
Good game, good stream. Better game than streamer, but you know what? We're here. You ready for a small blind, babe?
I am. It's a flush. You had a flush?
Did I have a flush?
You had a flush.
Well, I was going for a full house.
Okay, well.
So this deck is weird.
What are you doing?
We can probably throw out 3 of a kind.
Okay.
This might actually win it because I'm forgetting that we are. Yeah, so balanced. So this deck works weirdly because the way that it plays is we will play out our hand. It will determine the score like it normally does, but then what it does is it balances the two numbers together, and
So it splits them and then it multiplies them by each other.
yeah. So it'll always become I don't know that squared is the right word. I definitely don't mean like to the second power, but like it
you
becomes.
add it and then you divide it in two and then you multiply it.
But yeah, but ultimately the score will always become something times itself. After you get the average of the two scores that you have. I don't really know the best strategy for the deck because it feels like the best way to do it is like...
It's chips first and then multiply.
Yeah, power into chips, and then when you can start getting multiples, then you're really hitting the ground running.
Hang on. For each card sold resets one. I don't like that one.
I love Campfire.
Oh, okay, fine. Hey, Niels. How are ya?
What's up, Niels? To the moon. Earn an extra $1 of interest for every
pretty
$5 we have at the end of round. I do like...
Early on, I think money is pretty good.
Yeah, getting money is really,
in general,
really good. Do we care about two pair or straights?
Do you
Not
care
really.
about that $3?
I think I care more about the $3. I think I'm in the same boat with you.
What's our... Oh, yeah.
Oh, what were the blinds? That one was a free joker. That was foil, I think. I find that the ones that give free jokers get a little less valuable in these stakes because with the black stake applied, the shop can have eternal jokers. So you can get some things sometimes where it's like, normally I would get one because it's foil, even if the effect isn't very good, because I can sell it later for a better joker.
Right, yeah.
But then here it's like, oh, I didn't really want to foil that, you know? I didn't want to foil eternal joker that wasn't good. So I find that those... I find myself running into traps more often than I do running into good cards when you get to these later things. And maybe that's just like confirmation bias or something along those lines. But...
Yeah, so there's not much going on here. Just threw dinner in the oven.
The oven?
The oven, even. In the hot, etc., etc.
How come they call it the oven when you hot the food out the... I don't know that one well enough to spout it off. Have you seen that? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay.
You have a full house?
I do have a full house.
Look at me knowing all these poker terms now.
You've learned a lot.
I have learned so much.
I will say these early hands are like super easy. Then you get to a point where you're just like, I'm still only scoring 2,000 on a hand, aren't I? And I now need 20. You're so close. Unfortunately, I know it by heart. Okay, what do you say we try to go Marble Joker?
We could try that.
Add a stone card to the deck when the blind is selected. In this deck, you kind of want to get chips, and stone is good for that.
I think we should buy the voucher.
I also agree. I think this is a really good voucher.
I just wanted to make Moonshot Poker Night in the Moon inventory.
You know, we Riley and I did make those fake versions of our voices. We've got two of us that have digitized our voices already. We could make it happen.
Why do they call it oven when you?
Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food out hot, eat the food? How come, babe?
You all
Why come, Sam?
all know so much about memes and the internet that I am just not in the know of.
You don't have to be rude about it.
No. I'm not being rude about it. I'm just...
Wow, you all are so smart.
No. I'm as someone who frequently feels out of the loop. It is just...
You're often like, I feel like I'm out of the loop because I don't understand this. And I'm always just like, oh, babe, part of the reason that I love you is that you don't understand this. Yeah, don't feel bad at all, Sam. You're a normal... Exactly. Thank you, Grizzy. You want to go for an Arcana pack?
Yeah.
We're the... Exactly.
We're the broken ones.
Exactly.
Oh, no. Okay. Can we destroy some twos?
I think we can destroy some twos. The moment I destroy some twos, we're gonna get Wee Joker.
Yeah. Oh, our little baby girl's asleep over there. Ah, she's so cute.
Yeah, so it'll say like a free rare Joker, and then we're gonna get there, and it'll be like, "Do you want an eternal, like Flames Joker?" And you're like, "Not particularly,
No,
but
yeah. I am in the loop now. You're right.
congratulations."
I will be able to spout that out at some point.
Yeah, you want to just give it a run. Give it a run.
Yeah. Why do they call it oven when you oven the hot, cold food out of hot? Eat the food.
Close enough.
Thank you.
We want to do as many of these as we can to get the stones added to the deck.
We have a. Might as well.
I think that. Trying to do what?
Oh, you have full house now. Play this game very.
I play to win.
Welcome to being internet poisoned.
So, one thing I think we can do with this Marble Joker is like try to push into like high cards. Because one thing you can get is just like here's a queen and then 4 stones, which is nice.
Well, then stone will eventually count as high card too, right?
Yeah, like we just throw out 5 stone, it's just still a high card.
There we go.
I like Space Joker.
1-4. I mean, we are on the Moonshot Network, right?
We're on Moonshot. We got to go with Space Joker. We really want to find that Joker that cares about how many stones we have in deck.
You have a straight.
If we can find that, that'd be great.
You have 3 of a kind, though.
We do.
Okay. Bye.
Sorry, chat. Moxie didn't want to see you.
I tried.
Hey, leveled up 4 of a kind. I'm sure that's going to come in super handy this run.
You never know.
I'm going to fire off a high card. There we go.
There it is.
See, this is how often Space Joker should trigger. It's a 1 in 4 chance, which means that it should trigger twice in a run. Chat, we cannot hear the game, so please tell us how it sounds to you all. It looks, at a glance, it looks like things should be pretty balanced, but I want to make sure that things are actually balanced. I love getting an extra discard. All right. I'm also doing the YouTuber thing where I hold a microphone, so...
Yeah. It sounds like Balatro.
Boom, 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 boom. Doom, boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, she an oily kitten?
No, I said wily kitten.
Oh, okay. Let's go 3 of a kind. There we fucking go. 3 for 3 on the Space Joker.
Say hello to the chat. See? Maxie.
Moxie has had a rough weekend.
She sure has. I feel real bad for her, actually.
We had some friends from college in town, which was really nice, but they came with their kids. And Moxie has never seen children before. They were 3 and 1.
Almost 4.
Almost 4. That's also known as 3.
He'll be 4 next week.
Damn, this Space Joker keeps popping off. And Moxie did not enjoy meeting children.
No. The 1-year-old really loves animals a whole lot. And so she really wanted to toddle. And she also just learned how to walk with confidence. So she was toddling over to Moxie, and Moxie was not sure. And then so she started hiding underneath our entertainment center, and she lashed out at one point. So that we stuck her in our bedroom, which like connects to the bathroom where her litter box and everything is. But just poor baby.
Yeah, not how she wanted to spend the weekend.
Not how we wanted her to spend the weekend either.
Mm-mm. But she seems to be doing okay now. Now that the children are gone and she's able to reclaim her house. Damn, Space Joker rules. I don't know why anyone's ever said mean things about Space Joker before.
You also need the Joker for like extra cards in your hand or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Don't like either of those.
Mm-mm.
We do need some jokers that let us score. I don't like either of these.
We can do that one for now.
We can do half joker.
Yeah. For now.
For
Until we get
now.
something better. Do that.
I don't want cards in these packs. I want stones.
You want rocks. Okay.
I want rocks, and then I want to get rid of non-rocks.
Okay.
Is kind of the long and short of it.
It'd be hilarious if you activated more than the
moon or space joker
related. Yep. Jokers you have. Yep. Yep.
We'll give it a shot. How's our 3 of a kind looking? Damn, space joker didn't trigger.
Oh.
Worthless card.
Okay, 3 of a kind. Take 2.
What are the odds these are stones? Pretty low. Damn,
Well,
all right.
hey,
I'll take it.
And upgraded with Space Joker.
It wasn't worth anything, but like, dang, okay. Might as well, just in case. 4 of a kind. No, it was an ace. All right. Uh-oh.
It's high card time.
Come on, Space
Come
Joker.
on, Space Joker.
We got there. We got there. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Here's how your week's been. Also, I don't know if I said this out loud. Grizzy, thank you for subscribing.
Oh, yeah.
Got distracted by the fact that Fate guy came in too. I am not opposed to
That one?
getting an extra hand for no real reason.
Sure. You don't want to. Well, I guess not. That's fine.
All right, we've upgraded 2-pair a couple times. There we go.
Here's another one.
Okay.
What's your plan here, Andrew?
Define plan.
Okay.
Do you mean in this hand specifically, or
Yeah,
do you mean
you're
long
just trying
term?
to get because we can do 2 of a kind and then three things.
I'm kind of curious what this is gonna look like.
It's high card.
Right, but we get the plus 20. Yeah, see that? Okay, that's fine.
I think it's just better to play the 2. Yeah. Just play 3 cards. There, well, that's good too.
This works too, yeah.
And level up again.
My plan is, my heart says that we should be going into high card, but
Yeah. But we don't have
everything around us
anything
has been pushing me into. Space Joker's not triggering for it's triggering for like 3 of a kind, and then we keep accidentally drawing 3 of a kind, and then I mean, I'm not complaining, but that's been. I'm gonna sell half Joker.
Yeah.
Because it's increasing our mult, which is not really where we want to be right now. We're gaining money, so
pretty
the
good.
bull is actually pretty decent here. We can level up high card. I'll do it myself, Space Joker.
There's a hair on the microphone.
Is there?
There was.
No.
Not anymore. I pulled it off.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. The spectral pack.
I think we'd rather get one more. We want the stones.
I know.
I want the rocks.
Stones.
I want. This is
spectral.
This is a glass house. We gotta get. Okay, if you want to do spectral, I'll do spectral.
Just one spectral.
Convert all cards in hand to a single rank, -1 hand size, or add negative to a random joker, -1 hand size.
Or no, neither of them. We could skip it.
If we skip it, we lose a rock.
That's fair. Okay.
I kind of want to give negative to a joker.
I think that's good. Okay.
Cool. That one's
Permanent
great.
money.
It's like eternally good. The water. Well. This might kill us.
This might be it.
Okay. We're not dead yet.
Mm-mm. Emphasis on the yet, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Full house is worse than 2 pair. Come on, Space Joker. Gain $2 more to get an extra 2 chip from the bull.
Extra 4 chips.
You're right.
There
Thank you, Space
go.
Joker.
Thank you, Space Joker. No.
Okay.
Bummer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bull can go wide with balancing. Plasma deck is hard, especially when you get up to like purple stake, where these antes are just scaling way out of control.
Yeah.
Let's just fire it off. I'm good to just do plasma decks runs.
Oh
if
yeah,
you are.
I think that's fun.
I
I
feel
just
like-
unlocked it on mine, so I haven't played that much of it yet.
I feel like I can either do plasma runs or I can do non-plasma runs, but I can't flip
You
flop
can't
between the
flippy-flop.
two because the strategies are so different.
That didn't do much.
No, this might win though.
There you go.
I feel like the real problem that I have with plasma deck is that I can't do that math in my head in the same way that I can do like
Yeah.
2 pair is just like, okay, this will be 20 times 2, which means it'll be, you know, 45 times 2. I can do that, or times 3 or whatever. But then here it's just like, okay, we'll get like to 57, and that'll be 27 times 27, and that's a number. All cards are face cards is a interesting concept.
We need to have that with other things. I like the design on that one, by the way, with a little smiley face.
It's really cute. Let's do a buffoon pack, and then if we don't like the thing that we buy, we can sell it and pick the second buffoon pack.
Okay.
2 chips for each remaining card in deck. This is really good for plasma deck.
Sure, yeah.
This is better than a random joker.
Especially early on.
I'm gonna try this because getting foils really good in this. Like in this deck, a foil card is worth more than a hollow card is worth in the regular one, because it's 50 chips becomes 25 times 25. So I'm willing to give that a shot, even if it's an okay joker.
Yeah, that's fine. We have 2 pair. Or sorry, we have just a pair.
But like with this, this joker's a little annoying because every time you see it, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be worth 100 and something.
Yeah,
and it's like, well,
no,
you
it's
hadn't
not.
drawn
It's
7 cards
right.
yet. But
We need to add cards.
that's
to the deck.
still crushing it. So we're still doing good to start.
Andrew, your cup is split in half.
My cup is split in half.
Yeah, you don't have the bottom part to it.
No, I don't have the. This cup has a Bluetooth speaker that attaches to the bottom of it, and I do not have the Bluetooth
Do you want
speaker.
me to go grab it? It's just out there.
Yeah, go for it. That sounds great. Foil green joker.
That's fun.
I love green joker.
I think we should do that, and then we should get the spectral pack.
I love green joker when I commit early and know that I'm not allowed to discard cards. Spectral. All right, let's do it. These also let me kind of early on just say, ooh. I kind of like
What's black hole? What does that do?
Upgrade every poker hand by 1 level.
That's not bad either.
Not bad, pretty good.
But $20 is pretty good early on too, just to
$20 and just clearing
but then
out
we have that, a bunch of low cards.
A bunch of low
possibly.
cards. Let's go with black hole for now.
Okay.
I like this, but I do think that we need to
agree.
We need to respect Blue Joker caring about the number of cards in our deck.
I agree.
And this is generically good, even if that one's more explosive. Let's just keep going.
And we get another one.
Yeah, we can get another one. All cards in hand to a single rank.
Destroy one.
Destroy a random card in your hand and add 3 random enhanced face cards to your deck.
It's not bad.
We go up
We
in
get
cards.
Yeah, we need 2 more.
It's going to destroy a face card.
I know.
No, it destroyed a 9. Okay. I'll take it. Upgrade high card by 3 levels is pretty cool.
That's what we needed the last time.
So what we needed the last time. Let's see how we're doing. We need to be actually. I need to be playing hands for the green
That's
Joker's
true,
sake.
right? Yeah, we got.
Kind of forgot
We got a
that
full house.
we do, but we and
We
we'll,
need to
we'll
play
play that
hands.
eventually.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
How are we looking on just a single 2?
Oh,
Okay,
well.
this is
Whoopsies.
Should have upgraded high card by 3 levels.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take re-triggering all face cards.
No, we needed that face earlier then.
I know, but
Oh well.
easier to find that.
Yeah.
Easier to find that one now that we want it than
Yeah,
it is to
for sure.
find this one when we, assume that we can get it.
Andrew, what are you doing this upcoming weekend?
This upcoming weekend, well, I'll tell the people the moment that we find a lull in conversation.
Oh, okay.
I got a thing ready to go for
Oh,
that.
you got a thing ready to
I
go?
got a thing ready to
Oh,
go.
Okay, man, I'm sorry.
What's a single queen look like here? Oh, motherfucker! This thing makes me discard cards, and Green Joker doesn't like that.
Does it?
Yeah, it
Does
just
it regardless? That's not very nice.
It's not very nice. 10 mult if we have a flush, but just getting 50 chips is actually pretty solid.
What if we buy the voucher?
Yeah, I like this voucher.
I like all the vouchers. I'm not. I don't know.
You're not particular to any voucher?
I mean, I'm particular to some, but I do like the % off ones quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to play glass cards. Doubling money is not a bad thing either right now.
No, I'll take an extra $5. We just made $2 off that pack.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel playing Magic. It's worth it to buy booster packs, kids.
Sure.
Bonus Joker is
Yep.
great, or bonus Jack is great.
For the faces.
Yes. I think
No,
we should
we gotta
just
play.
we gotta pump our Green
We gotta
Joker.
play.
See, the other thing about playing single card high cards right now is that this doesn't go down as much.
Right.
I love this card,
I
but
do
it's
too.
too early right now.
Mm-hmm.
I will say they are putting out they're making a Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set, and they've spoiled one card that I want. But I know that it's gonna be the one card that's worth like $100-something. They're making a Terra card out of Urza, and that's a great card. It's already worth a decent chunk of change. But now they're slapping a mono art from Final Fantasy for one of my favorite characters. And I'm just like, well, I want one card. Please, somebody just take pity on me. It just happens to be a chase rare here. The thing is, every card is a chase rare in this
You're
set.
screwed, dude.
So, like, what am I complaining about? I guess 3 is easiest in a deck that we're not, like, dedicating to finding a specific type of hand. Play. We have reached the point where this shouldn't win automatically.
No, I'm not. Honestly, you should play that king next, because it's gonna re-trigger it and
We can get 20. Come on, $20. Boo.
that's too bad.
All right.
We're a little Balatro obsessed in our house right now.
A little bit.
No, well, we don't want to destroy cards.
Killing a couple is worth the 4.
I know. We can kill some 9s.
Not just the one in chat.
No, we would never do that.
Okay, delayed gratification. I don't like that it's eternal.
Yeah, no.
But $2 per discard if no discards are used by the end of the round.
Yeah,
with
sure.
Green Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Here's our money.
Mm-hmm.
We're now set on cash. I will take an 8 that triggers a couple times.
Yeah, I know. He is threatening your spouse.
I'm not threatening. I'm promising. No,
What?
I don't know.
Andrew Sherman. Wild what they allow on Twitch. Indeed.
It is weird. Just don't get misogynistic about it. Great.
Man, Andrew's just coming out being a bully.
I'm not afraid to be a bully. Oh, I can't. Nothing. Don't worry about it. You're doing great. You're doing great. Don't worry about it.
Hey, let me grab Moxie for a second.
Everyone, look. Get distracted by the cat. I can't believe this thing gave me all doubles.
Yeah.
I just want to play my king and have it trigger twice. That's all I want.
You have to play 5 cards.
I know. I don't want it to score,
okay.
but I also don't want to use a discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. No!
Play the 2 kings.
Yeah, play the 2 kings and one of them will trigger. You're right. You're right.
Yes, we wanted to get rid of 9s.
Exactly,
rudely. Yeah.
Grizzy. You're absolutely right. Why drop $30 for a doubling season when you can pay $5 for a booster instead? Easy math. Yeah. Or in my case, why spend any money on a doubling season when I can just wait apparently 7 years and then they'll start reprinting it in like every other secret layer and set. Because I paid more than $30 for a doubling season. I tell you what, when I put together a cube, doubles all listed probabilities. We don't have probabilities.
We don't have any
But
probabilities.
I do love Oops All Sixes so much.
I know. I like that one. I like that voucher. It's not my favorite voucher, but I do like it.
It's a good voucher.
And I think we need to buy both of the packs.
You think both of the packs?
Yeah, we want cards in our hand.
Yeah, we do want cards.
Yeah, we can get some interesting, well, nothing there. We can buy a 9!
We can buy a
We
9.
can buy a permanent 9!
We all love 9s on this channel,
We do
don't
love
we, folks?
9s!
We love 9s. Never said anything to the contrary. Next hand. Small blind. Itty bitty blind. What's she doing? She's getting her paws stuck somewhere. Is she trying to get into the closet? That's no place for a kitten. I can go for a full house here. Thank you, Green Joker. Alright, we do need to start pushing into ways to improve these things. Hoping Finn gets a trouble in pairs reprint to try and take some distance from the stolen art debacle. Yeah, you'd think that they would do something with that, but I haven't seen it. Wizards is interesting because they do have like a, well, maybe their pipeline's a lot shorter now. They used to talk about how like each set takes about 7 years to make, I think it was. Or maybe it's not 7 years, it's that they have like 7 sets in the pipe at any given point, basically. Maybe I'm, but like at that time, 7 sets was like 3 years. Nowadays, 7 sets is like a year and a half if you're including like, oh, Final Fantasy Commander is not the same as Final Fantasy Booster Packs, is not the same as Final Fantasy Secret Layers, is not the same as Final Fantasy Bonus Sheet, is not the same as, you know, because in any given set, a set's actually worth 4 sets now. So who knows what that pipeline looks like these days?
I don't
either. And so there's a bit where it's like the moment that like a card is like, oh, someone plagiarized this art on this card. Therefore, we need to like get a new printing out with new art so that like legaler copies are available, especially for a card that is worth money. There's a little bit of like, well, that's going to take us a couple years to get that ready to go. Nowadays, I'm curious how that looks. Or if they can just say, like, fast track one into a secret layer, call it a day.
Alright, what do we got? Blue Seal.
Blue Seal, destroy a random card for 4 enhanced numbered cards. Add negative to a random joker, -1 hand size. 3
That one,
enhanced face
yeah.
cards. Don't
Run
kill
it
the
back.
jack. There we
Perfect.
fucking go.
I think we should probably buy one of those jokers too, because we're playing a lot of pairs.
We are playing pairs. We should just fill our row and then we can start selling what we do. Oh, well, what did this round look like? Okay.
Not
the
bad,
good news
yeah.
is we're not really we're actively not playing many cards. We're playing a lot of cards, but we're playing them individually. So like this looks pretty good.
Hey.
Oh, Moxie. I love the sound of claws sounding like they're tearing something. What are you doing? Let's play these just to get a high card and get some extra cards in the hand. What's she doing? She good?
Yeah, she's trying to get under that closet.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, she tried to go through the closet first.
Oh.
And then she tried to go underneath the closet, and now she's hiding underneath the couch in shame.
Okay. Okay. Well, as long as she's hiding in shame, that's where we want our cat to be.
We put a summertime duvet cover. There you go.
Yeah. Drive these prices into the dirt.
Yep.
I didn't realize it also turns our sale prices into garbage too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is something
I
I
didn't
learned.
know that.
I bought the one that like cares about how much your jokers are worth.
Yeah.
And I grabbed like a temperance, and I was like, "What do you mean you're worth $5? I've got like 2 foil jokers up here.
Yeah, no. Do
This
you
guy,
wanna...
this guy, worth 5
Oh,
now.
yeah. Do you want to sell the pair and buy that one?
I do kinda, yeah. Most cats can't actually
Oh.
feel shame. We know. I've noticed.
That's not something I knew like factually, but that does not surprise me at all actually in hearing that.
Create a random rare joker, set money to 0.
Yeah.
Enhanced
Run it
face
back.
cards. Run it back.
Oh.
That's fine. Okay. We're not getting many like Arcana packs, but we are getting just like create 3 enhanced face cards, which is working. Free rare joker.
Play it.
Yeah, we play.
We can skip the next one.
We continue.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No. Man, we're getting so many bots.
Political Archer MZ8 Ganj. I think we're good. I don't really need to buy the best viewers on streamboo.com. Oh, I have to remove the space. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
Streamboostspace.com.
Streamboostspace.com.
What does whisper mean?
Whispering is like direct messaging on Twitch.
Oh, I hate that.
You don't like that? You don't like this being like, hi, I saw you in Twitch chat. You seem really cool. Thanks for watching the stream.
That's just a terrible connotation, actually.
We're gonna time out political Asians for 10 minutes. See if they still exist in 10 minutes.
Because shame is something we developed to help us conform better to our social groups, since that cats didn't even
in social groups. They don't need to develop the ability to feel it.
That makes sense.
Checks out.
Huh.
My chat and I saw you across the category and really dig your vibe. Hey there, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might
No.
like to hear.
You should. No. We're getting there thanks to the spectral packs.
Yeah, we're doing okay. We've got a lot of kings and a lot of jacks, which is good. Oh, we're off to the fucking races.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is doing us a huge amount of help. I think we sell that.
Yep, and then we copy. Well, we put it to the right. Yep.
We
and
do
then
this.
We move it before we play something.
Yeah. Get a standard pack.
She's just a
good.
You want to buy a 9?
Rarely, but this one's fine.
I mean, you can never buy 9, but...
Start the round, get 2 extra cards.
Yeah.
Scooch you over to... This is still
That's gonna
probably
be better than that.
19 mult, because it doesn't copy foil.
Right.
Or we can say, let's gain extra money. Getting a tarot is not great with delayed gratification.
It's
but
something, though.
It, yeah.
Just is a card in hand. Move it. Do you think that's going to
This, I think this hand's going to do it.
Okay.
I guess we're not triggering our things twice anymore, but I still think this is...
It might.
It's still a good hand with
Nope,
not even nowhere
Not
close.
even close.
Good lord. Okay, maybe we put you here then.
Yeah, just in case. King, queen. Now it's gonna do it. So now you move it.
This should do it.
Oh, yes.
Especially since we've got these golds in the... Well,
Are you serious? Come on.
well. This should get us.
That should do it.
Okay, I think that we need to put this on score. I don't think that we can do.
I think that we still put it in
This
the
should-
certificate of authenticity.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It doesn't do it?
Well, I
it's not
think it
compatible?
didn't do... Oh, it's not
Incompatible.
compatible. Okay.
Well, there we go.
I really thought that it was because I went like this too soon.
Yeah, no, huh? A whopping $9.
Whopping $9.
Yep.
Yeah, welcome, Scroopaloo.
Hello, hello.
Oh, okay. This is worth 17 mult. Not terrible. I think
I like it though.
This one?
Yeah.
I
Because
like
we're
it.
gonna add chips to our hand every time.
Yeah, but it means it pulls us further from God's light, which is face cards.
That's true. We cared about face cards when they re-rolled them.
Yeah, but we also, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? No, you're right. But this is just 100 chips. This is a free 50 times 50.
I know, but we're on. But by the time we do it, I don't know. I don't know if we need it now or if we need to. I don't know.
All right, I can go in on this. I don't see it as a huge problem. Let's Arcana pack.
Sure.
Let's see if we pull anything here that seems cool.
Yeah.
Well, we can death something.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
You want to buy the standard too? More cards in hand. More cards in deck.
Yeah, more cards. We don't have it. I keep thinking we have something that cares about how much money we have, but we don't this round.
We can do that though. We can buy either the foil 6 or the the jack is better.
The jack is good because we've got a lot of jacks in the deck already. I like certificate of authenticity. I don't think it's.
I don't think it's worth
no, we want to do this. Let's do this. We're on stream.
I think we should do it.
Let's do it. All right. Now, chat, when this all blows up, remember that it is Sam's mistake.
It is Sam's mistake.
I was against it from the start.
Move your blueprint.
Yes. Let's
you.
cover the score, and then the moment that we seem like we're good to go, we can swap over to delayed gratification.
No, we can't. It's incompatible. We can't.
Oh, you're right. We
Yeah,
can
we
never
just keep
do
it
that.
there. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. 30K.
Ace, queen. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Oh, we want that steel king.
Well, it'll add 3. We don't. There are words I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they are though.
I think we just fire it off.
Okay.
could buy all our money.
Hello, are all of our money?
I think we need the points on the board more than we need.
Okay.
Because right now we're multiplying 3 to 4.5,
yeah.
and then it's getting averaged out anyways. So like that's not doing a lot. Pair, 2 pair is better than a pair, but I kind of want to keep this. With this, we break even. No!
Almost.
Give me my money! I do think an extra 100 chips on each hand would be super helpful right now.
It might have been.
I think that like with this deck, at some point you need to be ready to pivot into like.
Yeah.
And now we're molt heavy instead of chip heavy.
Yeah.
But to do that, you need like the molt multipliers, not molt adders. Like Green Joker, I think, is giving us more off of the foil than it is off the molt right now. You know.
Right.
We're only
What's
run
the
5
voucher?
tarot cards, huh?
What's the voucher?
Tarot cards appear
okay,
more
okay.
frequently. I do like that one, but we're not in like. We don't have the money to really take advantage of something like that. Streets to be made easier.
None of these are super great.
No, I do like Cartomancer, but not Eternal. I there's a part of me that kind of likes making 2 tarot cards more than I like making 2 playing cards with a random seal. Each hand.
Yeah.
Which would you rather do? You wanna do certificate? Oh, she okay? Moxie does not meow, so that. Okay. All right.
She's just meowing.
I think Moxie's saying that she wants the Cartomancer more than she wants the certificate. What do you think?
We can do that.
What would
I
you
like playing. I just like having fun stuff on my cards. So I think if we can sell that and then add, I think we have enough. Pull up the deck. I think we have enough seals that we can add some things to them, and it'll be fun too. So, I'm all about. We can do the Cartomancer or the, that one.
You want Cartomancer over certificate? Okay.
Glad I was just voicing a rare opinion. Yes, exactly. Now, if it's incompatible, okay.
No, I should.
Okay, we're fine.
I have a second. I don't need a second one of these. Free reroll is kind of cool. Free reroll is good, but it's not worth a slot. It's like really cool if you can get it as a negative Joker or something.
We can add Lucky to those 2.
We can add Lucky to these. Yeah.
One of each seal. Now you can death some other cards into them if you want more. That's true too.
That's
What's
true
our voucher?
Our voucher, more tarot
right,
cards.
Right, I need that. Yeah, we don't need that right now.
Yeah, you're good. Let's go for this. Death and a Justice. Yeah, because we can like death onto this 8.
And then you want to destroy the 4, or like use the 4 to glass it, and then hopefully that'll be. Oh, okay, that's fine.
I think that we can.
What are you doing?
Checking rates, but 2 pair is worth one. Hold on, it's worth 1 fewer molt to start, but it's worth 22 extra chips. I think this is actually better.
What happens
this
if you
deck
run out of money? Is there a
specifically.
begging function?
You go to $0 and then into negative
And then
dollars.
into negatives. There's actually a Joker that lets you go. It's a credit card inspired Joker that lets you go $20 into debt each time. So I haven't. So you could just continue going, but there's not much. The game wants to give you money more than it wants to take money away. Yeah, it's kind of fun that way.
It's not so directly poker inspired that you have to
Yeah.
pay money to enter each hand. So you don't have to worry about that.
You want to make one of those 10s a glass card? Or are you holding on the glass card for something?
I'll do this.
You want to do it on a jack?
You don't like playing glass cards because you worry that it'll kill your cards.
I am worried it's going to kill my cards.
I love playing glass cards because it doubles my molt.
Okay.
And it only kills my cards sometimes. I'm not worried about it as a just as a removal spell.
Sure.
So I think that I see it as like a tool to be used.
Sure.
I also don't like my cards. My favorite thing to do is to kill them.
I hold cards to be precious.
You believe that your grandfather's deck has no weak cards.
Right, yes, exactly. I believe
I'm like, why have we not cut Kariba by now? Someone needs to get Celtic Guardian out of this deck. We are a Dark Magician themed deck. There is no combo here. We're playing Magician, Sam. Stop adding rocks to the deck. Jack of Hearts. All right.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we have jacks in there so that we can, when that one dies.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sam's parallels the king of games, so maybe something to learn, Andrew.
Listen. You want to get a free voucher?
No, we don't have the money for it.
That's true. I think we're dead this hand anyways.
You think so?
Yeah, we're not putting 180 points on the board.
But we
kind
could.
of the thing.
We might, though.
We might.
You have a flush.
Do
I don't know if that. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh no. Yeah, you do. But you have a wild.
Oh, I do have a wild.
Or
You're right. 50 times 6. That's better than whatever I was trying to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plop you at the end. I guess I got 2 of these. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're still at a phase. 120 is still worth more than 30. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This deck just doesn't quite like
Ramp in the way that
scale
they
at
need to.
the yeah.
Mhm.
To get that scale, you really got to like pivot into multipliers, I think, and we're just not there. Yeah, I'll play a pair.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel great, but I'll do it. Well, we're at 79. That is not
And we
quite
didn't have any.
almost there.
We have another flush too.
Do we do 50 times 6, 55 times 5. This includes these jacks too. Yeah, fire it off. Yep. I will say these Eternal Jokers also get rough on this deck because you can't. It makes it so much harder to pivot in the way that you want to.
To change your. You want to do that instead of the.
Well, no, pair's better. Well, we want. I think it is better to get a 9 of diamonds attempt to lucky trigger more than it is to get this extra 1.5. Because this is a 1.5 on. Well, no, because if one of these triggers, if this triggers, then these are going to be really helpful. The thing is, if we play it, then we're gonna get the triggers, and if we don't,
yeah.
So we can weaponize that. If we play it, then we are gonna get the triggers, which we need. Play hand.
There it is.
See, we at least multiply it by 1.5. And we wouldn't have gotten there even if we kept that. All right. Plasma deck is rough with these later stakes. It feels so easy early on where you're just like, yeah, I play a single queen, and that gets
And
me
you're
to
solid.
like that, you know.
Oh, yeah,
but like, Yeah, wow, 2 pair. 30 times 30. Easy peasy. I really like mail-in rebate.
Do it.
The only thing I love more than playing my cards is discarding them. Discard 3s, okay? Got any 3s? No.
No 3s. No 3s.
Give me my 3s. I guess I wouldn't be able to discard that second time.
Right, yeah, but that's okay.
That's fine.
You getting tired of that?
YouTubing life is not for me. Was I worth 280? Oh, fuck, did I? Sam, did I fuck us?
Hey, there's a 3.
I found a 3. Play a pair. Come on, give me the diamonds. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. There we go. They gave me the beat, boys, and they freed my soul. All right. See, easy peasy. You just do that, and then you win.
That's true.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Well, this is a non-bow. I am gonna keep this for this round because I need to make money off of this one. Otherwise, I wasted a pick on it. There's no fallacy associated with this kind of thinking.
That's a foot and, or that's a
sunk cost,
sunk
right?
cost,
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you ready for this? $10.
There we go.
That was 10 whole of God's own dollars.
You almost have flush. Oh, you have a straight. Yeah, never mind. Do that.
And yeah, that's right. That's not quite enough to get me. No, give me another 2. Please. Okay. Don't be enough to win. Be enough to draw me 2 more 2s. No. I'm trying to 2 max. 7 maxing. Okay. Yeah, like Eternal +1 hand size. No, thank you. Get that clearance sale.
I love sales. I love a good discount.
Don't we all?
For Midwesterner.
Sale. Remember that song, chat?
Yeah, do you know why?
Because it was on the radio constantly?
Well, yeah, that, but also they played it for... We didn't have a football team at our school. We only had a soccer team and baseball, and my senior year dorm was right near those fields. And that was the song they played all the time.
They sure did. I remember that. Yeah, give me a pair of 7s.
Yeah.
Kill it. Hello, Moxie. Please don't play with my microphone or fish tank supplies. I promise you don't want a mouthful of fish tank water.
She says that they're right out here for the plan, though.
You're good. As the person in this room who has experience getting an entire mouthful of fish tank water, Moxie, you don't want that.
Maxie, are you the cutest?
Hold on.
Hold on. Oh.
There she is.
Look at how cute.
There she is. Let's get rid of my ugly mug. Where's that cat?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you like the scritches, huh?
He loves the scritches.
Yeah, you do.
Ugh.
I don't know why I even show gameplay on this channel.
I don't know what. She's just melting. She's just melting into my lap.
Moxie, do you see yourself on there? Do you see how cute you are?
Kitty chin, indeed. Whoop.
Oh, hello.
An award-winning face. I agree. Look at her.
Moobot's coming in here trying to tell us about what to do if you like us as people. Don't listen to it. Just focus on the cat.
Oh, she's so happy.
All right, I'm going
He's
back.
so stinking cute.
Sorry, gamers. I'm going back to the game.
I know. We won't get any Moxie next weekend at all. 0 Moxie. What? Yeah, why not, Andrew?
I bet that we'll find somewhere to shoehorn a cat in. But yeah, I think, you know what? Before we go to the next screen, I am going to hit y'all with a promo that I'm sure she's so cute.
I'm sure
y'all have seen this promo a couple times, but I'm going to hit you with it real quick.
This was a fantastic stream. It was a wonderful 3 days. And until next time.
Jordan, if you just want to win,
Bring me Jeff Stormer.
I just had sex.
Yep. Good for you.
until then, though, it might be time to go and kill someone.
A little thing we're calling Glorbo Builder.
I'm so mad about that polychrome joke.
Can I log this on Letterboxd?
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it. Here we go. Got an ad in the middle of the promo, which feels like they're one up with you. Are you kidding me? Scroopaloo, I have noticed that there are a couple websites that also think that I speak Spanish, which is odd. I mean, A, because I don't, but B,
Sweet girl.
I feel like in our specific area in Michigan, there are like 3 other demographics that you could assume I was before speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
We're gonna buy a strength card because I can turn something into a 10. I kind of like Arrowhead here. What if we buy Arrowhead and focus on spades?
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, that's great.
Also, hey, Aaron. Yeah, the May stream seems
Hey,
interesting.
hello.
Sure would be cool if you were doing something for the May stream. But certainly that wouldn't be happening, right? Speak a little bit of Spanish, live in a place where there's a large Hispanic population, so it makes a bit of sense, but I still only watch English language streams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on the
unfortunately,
algorithm?
not at all. A shame.
It'd be really cool to see what you had cooking.
It would be really cool to see if noted voice actor Aaron was doing something interesting.
Oh.
You know, find a. Let's not go for a negative Joker
No negatives.
because we only have 2. We don't need it.
What?
Fuck it.
What are you
Fuck
talking
it.
about?
I listen.
What? Do you hear yourself?
We play so
Do you hear
differently.
yourself
We
say
play so
words sometimes?
differently.
Man.
I do hear myself. I know that I'm right, but I will let it ride. Right now, we've got 3 Joker slots. What do we care if the next one's negative?
It's all about prepping for the future, Andrew.
We need to. Why prep for the future if we don't know that we're gonna live the present? That's the motto of our generation.
Oh, Moxie, you need a brushing so badly.
After July 11th, I'd love to do a stream of a game that releases that day, so perhaps we could laugh at a familiar voice that comes out of a cart on a familiar level of a game that may or may not release that day. Oh, interesting.
Huh. That would be pretty cool to stream, to see, and to react to.
Wow, a negative slot on an eternal 50 chips if you play a pair.
Hey, you know what? That would be really nice if that came up.
Is it Delta? Is it Deltarune? Aaron, are you hypothetically potentially releasing against Deltarune?
Can you still see the kitten? Is she so sleepy?
She is. I have it set up.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. She is directly line of sight for the shot.
She is zonked is what
they
she
can see
is.
the zonked out kitten. And now they can see me. No, that's June 5th. Oh, good.
Oh.
Good.
Whew. She is so sleepy. She was so stressed out with all those kids there today. This weekend that she just passed out on the couch and just slept for a long time today.
All right, let's do that. And then let's make it the fool. Get another death. It is really funny with doing it this way. We are very much like we're converting everything to spades the long way, not
right. Yeah, not the easy. And none of them are good either.
It's
like,
not. Yeah, it's not
like,
just spades. They're all
like
spades
we
of
need that gold
7 of
six a little
spades,
bit.
5 of yeah.
Oh, we moving? Or we just reset one?
You know what we're gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna regress. We're gonna take a hieroglyphic to go back.
Really?
I think so, and spend more time building up.
Okay. We can do that.
Because I think we need to hang in these early ranks to get some bonuses.
Yeah, I can see that. It's like she knows it's sleepover Sunday. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we can't say that we're gonna be the first ones falling asleep at the sleepover.
Screwblue and Aaron, how's y'all been? How's your weekends? How are things?
I mean, the good news is we can take this strength and turn
build up
to some of these and say you're now 6s. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're getting good flushes, which is good.
Excuse me.
Hi there, Blue Joker.
Do you really want it? Do you want it? Lovely. 0 catering, 0 auditions, rotting away at my desk. Glorious.
Hell
Honestly, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kind of the same vibe, but rotting away on the couch today, so we can do that.
Today we had a recovery day after babysitting for a 3. Not babysitting, but not babysitting.
It was four adults to 2 children, and my God.
My God. There we fucking go. Give me $5. And a flush. There we go. So the good news is because we're converting all of those, we are
The kids are
building
great, by the
up
way.
pairs pretty decently, which is good. You snuggling up? Yeah, you snuggling up. Children always require supervision, even though they're not your children. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of times where we're sitting there just oh, I wish I knew how to help right now, but also I'm not really sure that you want my help. Like
they just want mom and dad. They're great kids. They're just cute and young. She's purring real loud, y'all. Not loud enough that I think that the microphone can hear it over the game, but
I have no idea if that's gonna work. I don't think it's getting picked up. It doesn't look like it.
she doesn't want that there anymore.
Okay.
She moved her little paw.
All right, then we'll be back with more game. There we go. Boop.
We're not obsessed with our cat in the slightest,
Not at
by
all.
the way.
Not at all. Heavy storms in the area with large hail have been scaring my dogs, but they're starting to relax. The weather's wreaking havoc on my joints, muscles, and brain fog, but I'm going to make carrot cake cupcakes and use some of those giant-ass carrots we got a week or so ago. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we had a massive storm. Was it Friday night? Thursday night?
It was Thursday night. We got a lot of high winds.
Yeah.
And some, like, the most lightning I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it was wild.
Like, it was coming at, like, 2 a.m. kind of deal, and it just, like, woke me up because it was flashing so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you scroll down? I can't,
Yeah.
Oh. I worked at a children's museum. We're literally not allowed to watch the kids because of how much work liability. Yeah, it would have been. Oh, now you need to go back up. Sorry. Moobot is just...
And then our cat's so cute, though. We should be obsessed.
Oh,
Absolutely.
thank
We
you,
know.
thank
We
you.
know. We know. As a person who's not especially animal enraptured, Moxie is adorable. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Stayed up till 2 just to make sure it all blew through without breaking
Yeah.
anything here. Yeah, I mean, I'll pretend that I intentionally stayed up till 2 doing that, but like it kept me up on top of everything else. But
We had just put my hammock up, like, the day before that storm came through, and I'm like, that was my sleepy time, 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, thought is like, hey, is this gonna... Yeah, that's all your fur. We can build another cat with all that fur. Is this gonna blow through my hammock? What's going on?
I didn't even realize. I didn't even think about it. I wish you'd done something since you were worried about it. I would have gone out and done something.
I was very sleepy.
I will make 2 Queen of
Yeah.
Spades.
Sounds good.
Okay, going in on flushes here, I think is pretty decent. Now, flushes notoriously also are a hand type that does not scale super well, so
Yeah.
we're in for a good time. And hopefully also a long time. You got a 3? No. Used to volunteer at library events, and I had no choice in whether or not I watched people's kids. I'd be working the goddamn popcorn stand, and people just drop their kids off. There's no one else around to stop them from hitting other children on the head. As kids.
Oh no.
Love kids. We can never take care of one 24/7.
Yeah,
That, honestly, that's my takeaway from this weekend is like, it's one of those things that like you hang out with kids this long and you're just like, all right, you're either walking out of this like baby crazy or just like, we need to re-up our birth control.
Yeah, I was at camp counselor for a hot minute during college. Kids sure are a time. And truly, can't stress enough. They're great. Like, they're really sweet. They're potty trained. They're like even the 1-year-old, they're great. But just you know, they're just kids. They just need time and attention and help and entertainment, and that's not something I normally have the brain
Well, and
bandwidth for,
their
yeah.
brains don't work right is my first thought, but that's not what I actually mean.
No.
Like, they need like a 3-year-old, you need to like hot take, you got to take care of a kid, you know, like, and so there's just a lot of extra stuff where you're just like, oh yeah, I can't just like leave you, you know, I can't just like assume you're fine.
Right, yeah. Could come up with some wild and definitely not child safe activities for kids, but could not actually care for them. Be like, well, I lived through playing through medic dodgeball in the dark gym. These kids will be fine. Yep. I had when I was at camp counselor, I watched, they were 3rd and 4th graders, I think? No, 2nd and 3rd graders, because 4th and 5th were the next age group up. And that was a time. My favorite was pushing. We also had a ropes course, so I got to push them off that. But
Yeah,
was
taking care
just
of
a
kids is
lot.
better when you can default to shoving them off a tower if you want to.
you know, it's also weird. They like didn't want the like setup was that they didn't want us to. They didn't want the kids to know our names, which is weird because we live in a small town. Sam likes pushing kids to their doom. Hey, look, they were strapped in. They were good to go, but like. Yeah, so we had to, like, figure out, I mean, it's kind of cutesy summer camp stuff, but, like, I don't know. I also have to relearn the name of all of my camp counselor friends that I went to high school with, so, like, I don't know, like, instead of my friend Teresa, she went by Ladybug or something like that. You know, like that kind of deal. Yeah, the counselors had pseudonyms. Yes, that's a better way to say it. Yeah.
I'd never heard of that before.
I don't know why they did it like that. I think it's just like to make it more fun, but it made it miserable for me who knew all of these people.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, wait, so for a minute I just had everyone on my phone as like the strangest names.
I know that I didn't actually do it, and I wish I had, but I went to like the interest meeting for the radio station in college. And when I was there, one of the things I learned was that like if you were broadcasting on our radio station, you had to have a pseudonym that you were broadcasting under. Just because like people make weird attachments to radio hosts, and you know, like, and as like not necessarily, I mean, one or two people I guess were minors in freshman year or whatever, but like we're all young and like in school, and so
Right.
we don't even just saying like, hi, my name's Andrew and I go to this school is like, okay, we can narrow you down to like 6 people, right?
Right, yeah.
So like there's just a level of like you know, but, you know, like, hey, people make connections with radio, like that's the concept of like a parasocial relationship. People talk about it a bunch with like Twitch streamers and actors and stuff like that, but like it literally started with radio. Was like where the phenomenon, like that they started looking at it from, if I remember right. So like, you know, people connect with a voice, and that can lead to problems if people connect too harshly to someone they're isn't a real person in their eyes. I don't know that like your 4-year-old kids that you're shoving off of towers are doing the same thing with you all at summer camp.
I don't know, yeah,
but it is what it makes me think of.
Yeah. I fully dived off a slide once to avoid getting tagged by an adult and landed on my head. I do not envy that man who's immediately trying to make sure I was okay and not like a horrible incident report that would ruin his career. Yeah.
Oof.
Well,
the one you went to was a week-long sleepaway camp, so I think it was like a way to keep a bit of emotional distance between the counselors and kids.
Sure.
Protection for the counselors. Yeah, kind of a similar thing. Didn't hurt a lot, just couldn't speak for a little bit after that. This did not comfort the man trying to get verbal confirmation that I was okay.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, thankfully nothing bad happens, but I did have to get, like, trained and all that stuff, so that was at least there for a minute.
I think that we're not really getting a lot of money out of that.
Yeah, at this point.
Out of that deck. Fuck, we're screwed. Folks, we got Balatro.
Well, can you turn the... Oh, no, that's just destroying. That's not going to be helpful here.
So here's what we can do. We can play a pair. See how this goes.
Okay.
Not terrible.
We're fine.
Honestly,
just play the flush.
I think that, yeah, playing the flush.
And then destroy those 2. Why not? They're already here. Just destroy them.
I think that playing a flush is probably...
Nope, don't... Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
What?
Nothing. I was going to say keep the gold one, but it doesn't matter.
We wouldn't get the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still fine, even with
we're great.
Not getting the chips off of that.
We're great. That's what we needed earlier.
Yeah, this card's great.
I know, that's one of my favorite jokers.
I kind of wanted this to be dead by now.
Meh. You're not adding things, don't do it.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
I know.
$11 flushes. I mean, yeah, let's... So the good news is they can't screw us over again with another spades or debuffed. So that's good.
Yeah, do that one.
Yeah, 2
because we
free
just need
tarot
stuff
cards
on
is good.
the spades. More than anything. Get the standard pack and see what's in it.
I'm going to get
that
this.
too.
So now here's the deal.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
If I get the standard pack, then we're already at 1.25 times.
What's the confetti one?
Every time we skip a run or we skip a blind.
Oh, we're not really doing.
I think that we're more likely to add a card than we are to skip a blind.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Chat, feel free to keep count and then laugh at us later.
It was kind of funny with that. I think I might have said this before. Oh, good. But there was some, like, not like bad incident report, but just like a parent got mad that his kid was treated in a certain way by a camp counselor kind of deal. Like, just like they yelled at him or didn't give a good report or what. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Parents being parents. And so they didn't want to rehire that camp counselor for next year. But when they asked the kid, oh, which counselor did it? They're like, I don't know. We're like, okay, well, can you describe what they looked like? Like, so the only thing was that they had blonde hair, and there were a bunch of girls with blonde hair that were camp counselors that year. And so they just didn't hire back any of them.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, what? They're
Yeah.
just like, oh, fuck blondes then?
Yes, no, entirely. So, like, my best friend wanted to do that gig again because, it paid really well, and you didn't have to work the weekends.
Uh-huh.
So it was a good thing.
They're just like, well, the kid said that it was a girl,
Yeah.
so I guess no
No,
more women
basically.
hired this
Yes,
year.
entirely.
Oh, Jesus.
That was their solution. I'm not saying it was a well-run organization. Not the... Oh.
I just think it's fun.
Yeah,
What's $3 among friends?
that's fine. Oh, wait, we gotta scroll back up to read Scrupulous. Got an ad for 100% natural American cheese, and I don't think that's a real thing that exists.
I don't think so.
Oh, man. At my summer camp, there was some like incident, nothing bad or interesting, just like a but like an adult didn't like how one of the camp counselors had like yelled at their kid or treated their kid or whatever, but you know, nothing bad or dramatic.
And it was probably that your Chris was like, hey, please don't try to shove the other kids off
Yeah,
of the thing.
honestly, yeah.
And then they went home and they were like, the counselor yelled at me today.
Right, yeah.
And they were like, well, clearly I got to be on my kid's side here.
So anyway, so they asked the kid like, oh, which camp counselor was it? And they said, I don't know. And so they said, well, what did she look like? And they said, well, she has blonde hair. And we just had a lot of girls who had blonde hair. And so they just didn't hire any of them back the next year. So, who knows?
Such a wild solution.
I
It's
know.
like, wait, hold on. Back up real quick. You did
Yeah.
what? All right,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
The
gonna-
child came to actual harm, but like, yeah, it was nothing like that. That's why all of us were like, what are you doing? Wanna...
do we like? Here's the thing. I'm gonna
You're
use
gonna do that
this.
and
It's
gonna
gonna
be
say
the
yes.
banana,
It's gonna
yeah.
hit the banana, and then it's gonna die next. Nope. Okay.
Well-
Well, that's fine.
That's fine too.
So good news is this: we haven't really leveled up flush as much. So all of these packs are gonna have flushes involved, which will be good.
We like them.
Face cards are drawn face down. That's fine.
That's fine.
As long as we go by suit, yeah, we're still
Yeah.
set.
Feels like adults had slightly more leeway in the care of kids when I was young. Yeah, it was just not a...
And it's a thing of like, I appreciate attempts being made to make sure that kids are fine and respected. Obviously. But also, it's kind of like, settle down.
Not to say it was always right, but it made more sense to me than that, yeah.
I do think it's interesting how, like, trying to look at the little ways that societies change and how they affect kids. Because I think that often gets, like, overlooked that, like, oh, yeah, we changed, but, like, our kids just remain our kids, and that's obviously not the case.
Yeah, right. Like none of these kids that it was long ago. It was long enough ago, but not like, I mean, it was, a decade ago. Nothing dramatic. But like these kids didn't have phones or anything. I didn't have to worry about their phones being stolen or taken away or anything like that. Like, it was just a solid. But now, I'm sure that those parents would be calling and the kids would be taking pictures and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, can't imagine. And phones is the easy one, that's
Right,
the easy,
yeah.
example of things.
Well, one thing that my mom was talking about so my mom
Yeah, hang on.
has always been involved in early childhood education, and for a while was the director of a preschool. I think I can say that much while still respecting my mom's anonymity.
Yeah.
But with that, she was telling us once that, like, in the past few years, it has gotten so much harder to start the school year than it had in the first, couple years that she was a director, because nobody answers their phones anymore because of just because of everything, right? Like, because of spam calls and everything, people don't answer the phone for a number they don't recognize, right? And so what used to be a process of, like, she calls someone, she talks to them about their kid, and then they're signed up for the year and good to go, turned into a process of, like, she attempted to call someone, they didn't pick up. My mom left a voice message. She set down the phone. She waited like 3 minutes just in case the person gets the call and then says, okay, now that I've listened to the thing, I'll call her back. And then it's like, great. If they don't, then I start to move on to the next call.
Yeah, but a flush house.
I do. When I do that, the parents then, like, don't, when I try to do that, then what happens is that, like, now instead of me calling each individual parent one at a time, I send a bunch of outgoing messages, and then 4 people try to call me back at the same time, like, without fail, each time that she goes to do this. And so there was just a lot of, like, she's like, yeah, the thing that started off as, like, a thing I knocked out in a day, where, you call people and then, like, most of them pick up, a couple of them don't, and then the ones that don't, you just, like, leave a message and they get back to you. Now everyone is I leave a message and then they get back to me. And so it took, like, a week to do that, and she just had to, like, sit and wait at the phone each time while she waited for someone to figure out if they wanted to answer it or not. And it's, like, weird little ways that you're just like, oh wow, the world changes, and that affects, like, the kids, because part of it is, like, if the parents say no, we're not actually, part of it's like it's a waiting list, so it's like, I don't know, the fact that you don't like answering your phone might mean that your kid doesn't get into preschool this year because you didn't answer the phone to say yes when the waiting list was up. And so, like, you just get a bunch of weird stuff as you go through.
Beautiful.
And you send your kid off to summer camp, and some camp counselor shoves them over, and they won't even tell you who it was.
And the kid's real slim defense, we did, like, flip-flop, like, who, depending on who had a week off or whatever.
Please die. You've outlived your welcome. I need you to die so I can pick up the Cavendish. I need you to stop giving me 15 molt, and I need you to start giving me ×3 molt, please.
Chad, are you still enjoying looking at Moxie, or do you want to look at Andrew and I?
We know the answer to that. I probably should have asked you before. I was just like, hey, the rest of the stream is going to be, we're just going to aim it directly at your crotch. That's cool,
well, right.
I do phone calls for, like, book orders to a store, and that was nice because I could usually just run through a script real quick of, we received title of book, you have a week to come buy it or some sort. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes sense because you don't have, like,
Happy to look at the guy. Okay, good.
it's not like someone, like, directly being like, hi, I need you to confirm information for me. It's just like, you've paid for your book. Come pick it up.
Well, thank God I don't like family video anymore, because you'd have to call. People never answered for that, but then again, you had caller ID or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
do we need another identification on our screen for Moxie? Andrew, Sam, Moxie.
Moxie. Parentheses, short hair. So
Did I tell you when? Did I tell you, Andrew, when we had to take her to we took her to a new vet, which is not as dramatic as it seems. This one's just a lot closer to our house. But they were asking for a description of her. Said, "Oh, what kind of cat is she?" And I just said, "Well, she's short hair, white, with black spots. I don't know what else."
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, we're really coming down to the wire.
That's gonna be it.
No, we're gonna get this one.
Just need to add a bunch more cards to our deck.
No, die! Please die! Yeah,
Monkey
short
throwing
/ hair, neoprone. Exactly.
Domestic short hair to yeah. Oh, she's got a little paw extend out. I love it when she like flexes her fingers. Unless it's fancy or long hair, it's just domestic. Oh, okay.
I mean, fuck.
There's a part of me. It says that she's a Turkish van when I like do the phone identification cat thing.
It's one of those like scan for the breed things.
Yeah. Like, there's a part of me that wants to do a kitty DNA test, but like not that much of me.
It's such a it's a cat. Like I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't. Domesticated cats don't really have well-defined breeds in the same. Oh well, there you go. Okay,
Yeah,
never
that's what I've. Anytime people are just like, "Oh, the breed of cat," I'm just like, "It's a cat." I don't. What else do you need
She's
here?
cute. She's cute. She's a cat.
Easy peasy. Call it a day.
We just need like anything on these.
Yeah.
Well, the app thinks she's a vehicle in Turkey. I wouldn't trust it. Breeds exist, but most cats are strongly descended from the mutt gene. Oh, okay. From the mutt gene pool.
That tracks.
Because cats domesticated themselves?
Excuse me.
Whereas we bred dogs for specific purposes. Huh.
Excuse me. There are 21 non-spades in the hand, and they're all in our current hand. No!
Holy hell.
No!
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
do this to us! No! No! Not like this! Not like this!
That's real bad, actually. That's bad. Wow. Man. This is a good run, too.
Oh, I can't see that I'm saluting as I always salute as I send up with a hand that's like definitely going to lose.
Man.
No. We were doing surprisingly okay.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
The fucking banana lived. It's not in your game. Oh.
Oh no.
What a run. Oh, I'm sorry, Moxie. I'm being too sad about our run.
She just did a really big sigh. The cats who felt comfortable around early humans had more access to the rats. Oh, the rats growing after the grain silo, so they ate more and were healthier with healthier offspring as a result. Moxie, your ancestors were so smart.
Ew, there's so many decks. Okay. Yeah, let's run it back.
So over time, the cats who liked humans just did better and better. So yeah, they domesticated themselves. They're so smart.
I made an executive decision to get us a bunch of money when we beat the boss.
That
Because
sounds good.
these early hands are so quick and easy, especially with this deck. Oh, that was a heartbreaker.
Yeah, that's a real shame.
You're gonna crash out. Give it. I do like the hack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try the hack. I like hack. Unfortunately, we won't keep this on the next run. Get this rocket early. We're going to the fucking moon.
What should that one do again?
Earn $1 at end of round. Payout increases by $2 when the boss
Oh,
blind's
right, yeah.
defeated.
Yeah.
We're never gonna have to worry about money again.
Love that. I always hate like switching in whatever roguelike I'm playing, switching over to a new like, oh wait a second, I don't have to care about that anymore.
Right, yeah, I kind of did the same thing just now, but yeah. We need to worry about 2, 3, 4, 5. We're playing small ball. Give me the Wii Joker, come on. I
Yeah.
dare you.
Yeah,
I fucking
right.
dare you. You're not right, Oxy. You want that Wii Joker?
She does. Her little ears twitched.
All right, we're at $37. Give me that Wii Joker. Come on.
That's not it.
That's also not it. All right, hands without faces.
No face. That's what we're doing here. It's a theme.
Yeah, I'll duplicate a 4. Why not? Give me those 4s.
I always love To the Moon whenever I can get in early. Yeah, no, exactly. Well worth it. The problem is now I need to like
Kill faces.
move my body. I cannot move my body.
You know what? Why not? Oh, I meant to grab that too. That's fine. What do you want? High card? I can play a high card. I can do that after these messages. Kill the faces.
I didn't do much, Andrew.
No, I know.
See, if you have to move, I'm fine with you disturbing the cat. Moxie's very cute, but not at the cost of a cramp. I'm doing all right. It's more my... Nothing is bad yet. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Don't
we
do
could go
this to
back
me.
to looking at both of us.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. We might have lost because we didn't really have much in the way of like scoring. Come
Yeah.
on. And also these aren't worth a lot of anything yet. No. Okay, fine.
That was not the run.
Fine. I should have bought the fucking ice cream when I had the chance.
Okay. All right, Miss Maxie. We're gonna wake you up a little bit, okay?
Oh right, I forgot that I manually moved the camera for this one.
Right.
Perfect.
Sorry. I shouldered
All right. Now you
the
s-
microphone. Okay. I think that's good.
All
And
right.
you know, she woke up a little bit. Nothing terrible.
Okay. Well, so you know what? Let's go ahead and let's try to
Okay.
let's try to get the difference here. You know, we can still look at the cat. I know what the money maker is.
Oops, sorry.
Don't knock over my clown.
Yeah, I almost knocked over your clown. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm a mess. After that run, I'm just a mess.
All right, yeah, Moxie needs to be represented. Oh, that was the wrong button. Well, what are we getting?
We can
Free-
pretend we like seeing your faces.
All right, we're getting a free holographic one at the end of this hand. Oh, well. Nevertheless. Please give me a club.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I am getting angry at the cards.
Your hands are not working out. And here I was thinking I need to save money for the next
Well.
week. Well, that's true too.
Please?
Which we appreciate, sir.
Okay, new run. Oy, oy, oy.
Oh. I am very excited for the stream this next weekend.
We got a lot of cool stuff planned.
Yeah, just.
I am mosting.
Oh, I've never seen that.
This one's cool.
If played hand is a scoring club and another scoring card of any other suit.
That card's cool. I like
They
it.
can't see you at all, Andrew. You were cut off.
They can see me a bit. They can see me enough.
No. That's not what you want. You just need to move the actual camera.
There we go.
Much better.
I don't know if I go that far. Fucking oops, all sixes.
Why not?
Give me a foil, and don't make me play an extra card. Okay. Well.
Nope. Nope.
All right. Three of a kind. Keep some spades around. Boo. Play a pair of twos.
That works. Not well enough, but it does score something. Man.
Play a pair of eights.
Then we'll get our spades. Then we will not get our spades.
Play a full house.
That works too.
There we go. This deck feels like it should just hit these easier, but especially at this higher rank, it's like, no, you definitely need a scoring joker. Yeah, I'll take a foil Gross Michelle. Because it's foil, it's gonna die instantly. Let's take a death card and grab an Arcana pack.
Oh, something else we did this weekend.
What's something else we did this weekend?
We went to the oldest aquarium in America.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
It was very cool. It was very weird going to an aquarium and seeing fish I own. It's not something that has ever happened to me before, but I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
I've got one of those guys. Oh, we got the wall coming up. Okay.
I love the wall.
The wall is either easy or it's not, and we're in a spot where it is not.
Were the tanks wooden? No, not so much. No, the building was beautiful though. It had like in the best way, it kind of looked like a subway station, like kind of with the domed ceilings and everything, but it was not like super tall. So it just kind of felt like you were underwater because the ceiling was this like green tiley thing too.
Yeah, it was very cool.
But yeah, it focused on it's in Detroit. What?
Well, the banana died. I kind of forgot that the banana had a 1 in.
Oh no!
It had a 2 in 6 chance of dying.
Do it.
Not a 1 in 6 chance of dying.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna get the better one soon. The better banana.
Yeah, this Hierophant's gonna come in handy. I bet. Okay,
but
what are we?
It focused on freshwater fish. Freshwater fish.
Yeah, it was like a museum of like fish you find around here, basically, which is kind of cool. You don't really see. There's so much that's like focused on tropical fish or ocean fish, so you don't really see much that is like. Here's what's in your backyard. Like if you went fishing, you could find these guys.
And this is why they're cool and why they need to be preserved and looked at and studied, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
It lot of weird ones. I mean, as someone who doesn't go fishing and hasn't in a long time, there's a lot of really weird looking fish.
A lot of weird fish.
And then they had your, what were the eely things called? What were the wiglets?
Garden eels.
We saw wiglets. They saw little garden eels. They're so cute. Yeah, they had like really tiny. Oh, good morning.
I don't care about 9s, so we're leaving you here. Got this ice cream. Ice cream and getting a Hierophant boost to one hand might get us there.
What does Hierophant do?
Gives 2 cards bonus.
Oh, sure. Hi, sweet girl. Hi.
Come on, give me some good card. There we go. Bonus aces. Come on, give me an ace or a jack. Ace or didn't do that. All right, that's fine. Play. Come on. There we fucking go.
Perfect.
Shit the wall. Eat shit the wall.
I love the wall.
Okay. Buffoon pack. Come on, give us something worth scoring. Not Mr. Bones. Not an infinite thing that gives plus 10 mult.
Guaranteed 4 every round is pretty nice too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. If I could have afforded to do it, I would have gone in on it. I'm gonna try and push full houses, but it's hard. Come on, give me something good that's foil and not a banana. See, now this hand is more than the wall was. So, like, we're already...
We're scaling.
Scaled.
We rock climbing in here? We're rock climbing in here.
We're rock climbing in here. Okay. This thing will carry out... This thing really good for
I like some ice cream.
this specifically.
Perfect.
Okay.
Today's the first day I didn't eat ice cream in like 4 days.
It's a shame.
I know. What is wrong with us? We can still go. Our ice cream place is still open.
Yeah,
after
actually, never mind. Bye, stream. We'll talk to you later.
this.
I'll take the free campfire. Play only one hand type this round. If we sell, it'll be worth 1.25. If we use it, it's 1.5. So... Come on, 2 pair.
Pretty good.
All right. Not what we like. Okay. We've got 3 3s, 3 6s, 3 8s, 3 10s, 1 jack, 3 queens. Well, all other things being the same.
Yeah, good luck.
There we
There
go.
it is.
We chose right somehow. Don't know how we pulled that off, but we did. Okay. Thank you, ice cream. Ice cream, so good for plasma deck specifically. Otherwise, kind of a garbage joker.
Oh.
Well, it's one of those. Here, it's good for like 3 antes.
Yeah, no, I know.
In others, it's good for like 1 ante,
right,
maybe.
Right, just not.
Boy, I just need score. Lucky cards. Yeah, we can do lucky cards because we have bonus probability.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune is going to be better, too.
No, because we can...
Oh, yeah, because it's not going to do anything worthwhile to the things.
You can sell it and upgrade the campfire.
Okay.
Come on, give me my lucky cards. If this isn't enough to get us a win, we can use the lucky card and hopefully it's, it's 2 and there we go. Come on, 2 in 15.
He's so nervous, chat.
Well, I'm not nervous because it's a game. I'm locked in.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
We're at this is where I play my best games, I think, which is when my back is completely against a wall, and
Back's against a wall.
yeah, our options are either win
There
or
we
die.
go.
Unfortunately, it's
But,
now
yeah,
a
it's
2 in
not-
1,000 chance that it's destroyed instead of a 1 in 1,000 chance. So we'll see how this goes. But this is like when I play my. I mean, I guess it's easy to say that you play your best when like you know that if you make a mistake you die, because it's like, well, then I can't make mistakes. But like, how does good? Okay. Get a flush. You're still at 1.25, which isn't. Yeah. Like, this Cavendish isn't great right now, but it's. We just need to hit, like, the highest multipliers we can right now at the moment, because we don't have much in the way of boosting our chips.
You got a flush?
That we do. Getting that weird natural flush build.
They did us a dirty last time, so they're wanting us to.
And they're like, here you go,
Feel
these
better.
are free. Come on, anything.
Anything.
Game 3 hands lose. Oh, I can't afford this one. I could sell this oops all sixes because it is.
But you're lucky.
Well,
I know.
Lucky.
I always go for flushes. I like a good flush. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, because it's 2 and 7. Used to be 1 and 7.
You're
now it's 2
right.
and 7.
Fuck me.
But those are all. Oh, never mind. I'm like, those are all 9s. No, they're not. You're by suit right now.
Yeah, checkered deck is real. I mean, obviously, checkered deck is really good for flushes.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Oh, that's fine.
I don't know, Andrew. This might be. Oh, never mind.
Come on.
20 malt.
That 90 malt. But even then, like, because it all averages out.
Yeah.
It's not
It's not there yet.
right. All right, this is either going to be a high card or it's going to be a pair if we get lucky, and these are. Fuck it, there's a chance it's a 7 technically.
Yeah. Got us there.
Still got us there somehow. All right, we need anything. Come on. I saw something wild with this card. So the idol will only give you cards that are in your deck, technically. So I saw that person that we've watched a couple Balatro videos of.
Yeah.
He whittled down his deck until it was all like kings of 3 different things. So he just had this Joker and then was like, great, it'll tell me which king of spades. And then I said, great, I'll play 5 king of spades this round. I watched some content
Do
creators play this game, and I'm just like, how the fuck do you do any of this? Like, how do you force these things?
Mm-hmm.
Probably because they're not playing on purple stake, but like,
But still.
yeah. Okay, raised fist is gonna help us out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Idle's really good if you can hone the deck into a knife of a single value. Yeah. We've just got to be really focused on honing that knife. Okay, this is going to be better.
Your head's gonna fall through. There's nothing supporting your head. There's nothing at all supporting that little head of yours.
She's just sticking her head
In
into the abyss.
Yep, she sure is. Maxie, no. You're so tired. You're such a tired kitten. I don't know how. You've slept for like 7 hours today.
I think we're going to sell this ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to sell oops all sixes.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Let's give us an extra 12. $74.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this might just
might
be
be
it. Yeah,
It's kind of hard to play on purple stake, Andrew.
a little bit. Two pair. Send it.
You're saluting.
I'm saluting. I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. I think
Are you not? Are you tired?
I'm tired, and I'm tired of losing.
Nah, it's all right. That's all right.
It's been a long weekend for us here, so I think that we're gonna hang it up a little early tonight. But
thank you for hanging out, and thank you for looking at our cute cat.
thank you for hanging out. Thank you for looking at the cat. And speaking of long weekends, coming out next weekend, because we're going to be doing a lot of really cool stuff at for the Moonazance Fair. We've got some great returning segments. I will be doing. I'm not doing Trivia Wizard exactly, but I am doing a trivia section that is going to be a little more focused, and I'm excited to put people through the ringer for that. I think that we're doing some really good stuff. I am going to force Marn to play golf. Marn really enjoys golf games, and so I decided I was going to take Marn out for a couple holes.
Okay, that's really nice of you.
It's very kind of me, and there's definitely nothing nefarious at play.
No, not at all.
You should enjoy that. Also, speaking of Marn and I, if you like a little podcast called The Argonauts, I have really good news for you. It is coming off of its hiatus that has not been super well announced as being a hiatus. But keep an eye on your feed starting on Wednesday. We're going to be doing some cool stuff as we roll out a return to the Argonauts. So very excited for that. Excited to get back into the swing of things on that. I definitely won't lock. I can promise that I will not lock Marn in the garage. Marn will get to play. Marn will get to play golf. That is a guarantee.
I will say that you shouldn't. Don't miss the beginning of the stream, because there might be someone very familiar playing a game that she likes a whole lot.
Ooh, could it be you?
I'm just saying.
Okay, if only there were video games you liked. Who could say?
Yeah. There's a couple of them.
We got a lot of great stuff this weekend, so please come through, and we're doing it for a great cause. So come through, check us out, make some donations if you want, and I think it's going to be a good time.
Honestly,
tell your friends.
legit,
honestly, spread the word is kind of the biggest thing that
everyone knows how weird social media is nowadays.
Exactly.
And honestly, if there's something lighthearted, I think that's a good thing to spread around. So
on that note, I'm going to go sleep. something that I will get to do now and not next weekend. So
seriously.
We will talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming out.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.